Hi, what's up, everyone? It's Nick Atkin here. One Fight Night 24 around the corner. I'm with the man going to headline the show at Lumpini Stadium, hoping to close the show, I imagine, with a KO and a bonus and a new belt wrapped around his waist. The monkey god, Jared Brooks. What's up?
It's always a pleasure to be here, Nick. I'm going to come out and I'm going to show you guys what's up August 2nd. It's going to come easy.
Yeah, some shit went down last time I saw you in Qatar. It didn't go as planned. Joshua Pacio ended up winning the belt on a DQ. You're no longer the champ. I know you did some soul searching after all that, and we did talk since. But for anyone who hasn't heard from you, like what was going through your mind that night and since then?
It was a really rough roller coaster, man. Thinking that you're winning a $50,000 bonus and, thinking you're on top of the world, screaming at shakes, and then, Herb calls you down and it's a disqualification. But, it was a big learning curve for me as a man and as a martial artist. And I had to learn from that real quick. And now you guys get to see a different version of me, inside and outside of the cage.
I'm sure you're relieved that you've got this fight for another belt very quickly. Was it going through your head like, oh my God, I'm going to have to climb up through the ranks again, all this. I'm going to have to beat a bunch of guys until I meet Joshua because he's injured now and he's out for a while, it seems. Pretty happy, I imagine, to have an interim title fight immediately.
100%. I appreciate Shatri for being so understanding and understanding the situation and knowing that I'm not that, type of fighter. And Rick, too, all of those guys that won, they're like my family, and I felt like I let them down. So this gives me a little bit of a redemption call.
Gustavo Balart, you were calling his name before last year. So I'm sure you're happy to take this fight, but I'm sure you also feel he's not going to pose a threat to you, right?
Gustavo is a threat, actually. He's on a 4-fight win streak. He's beat the who's of the strawweight division. He's fought in flyweight. So I don't look past anybody. Like I said, Matt Serra knocked out GSP, so anything can happen in this game. But I think at the end of the day, it's going to be a rough night for Gustavo. I know that he's been training really, really hard, and I've been through his training camps, so his training camps are pretty tough. But at the same time, I'm going out there to prove a point, to one championship and prove to the fans that I am the real strawweight world champion.
Yeah, we know his pedigree, wrestling, former Olympian. How does that match up against you? Is that an interesting style for you to fight against?
It's two different styles of wrestling. He's a Greco-Roman Olympian, while I've done folk style, freestyle, and Greco. So I think that my jiu-jitsu mixed with my folk style will be able to trump his Greco-Roman prowess. I think he's going to try to hold me up against the ropes, and he's going to try to stall, and then whenever he gets a small opening, he's going to try to swing the mini T-Rex arms at me. But I'm willing to go the distance with Gustavo as well. I do want to get it done in the first round. I do want to prove a point, but Gustavo has proven time and time again that he does get tired in that second round, and I think that the things that I've been working on are going to be literally his kryptonite.
He's been on a bit of a tear, yeah, hasn't he, in the last couple of years? But I do remember watching him get knocked out before in Manila. Is that something you've done your homework on? Do you feel you may be able to get a TKO here?
I would love to, man. That would be, the best thing that happens, but it's a fight, man. Anything can happen at the end of the day, and I'm not looking past Gustavo Balart at all. I know that he comes in like a torpedo, a million miles an hour that first round, so you got to be careful. You got to understand where you're at and where your distancing is, and I was watching people like Wada go against him too, and he was doing pretty good against Tatsumiksu. So at the end of the day, I think that Gustavo has his little things, but I have my little things too, man. And I know that that my stuff trumps his at the end of the day.
Well, let's imagine you get your hand raised in victory. What do we do next then? We still know Joshua's out for a while, but I imagine you two are going to meet. They're going to have to unify these belts. Where and when does this make sense?
I'm looking forward to going past Josh, to be honest. I don't know if Josh wants to come back and fight me, to be honest. But, you got Zakharov in in the shadows going against Hiroba Minowa in Denver. So I'm looking forward to fighting somebody of that prowess. He's showed time and time again, the 3 fights that he has in one championship, that he is a legitimate contender and he is a threat to the strawweight division. So I think that me and him, get a great dance partner with the Monkey God, bro, and the Monkey God can show his true worth.
Did that piss you off to see him on Denver against Hiroba? Would you have liked to have been on that card, or does it not bother you?
It doesn't really bother me at the end of the day, because you got Hiroba Minowa. I already beat that guy, and if I want to go in the United States, I want to get a really good dance partner, maybe DJ, maybe Zakharov, but there's different times, and God puts me in the places and the times for a reason.
Yeah, I know people are high on Zakharov in one championship. They think he might be a future champion.
Nah.
Does that give you motivation to prove them wrong?
That right there gives me motivation. And people in one championship think that he's going to be a world champ, bro. He hasn't gone against anybody. The toughest guy that he's went against in one championship is that Honda guy, bro. And, he shows stuff really, really well, but I've seen plenty of fighters time and time again show off, their good stuff. I've went against some of the best in the world, man. I've went against Figueiredo, I've went against Pacio, I've went against Jose Torres, I've went against the best of the best that people can give me. So I've proven that. Zakharov, he hasn't yet. So if he wants to prove that, I'll be more than happy to take him there. Or he might have to go against Malakhaev, he might have to go against, some other strawweight contenders before he gets to me, but I want that fight. I think that, people in one championship, if they want to put him on a pedestal, I'll knock him straight down easy as hell. And, he's young. I've been having dreams of this guy, so it's going to come into fruition. So I know that Gustavo is in my way right now, and he is a tough bout. But, I'm looking forward to Zakharov. I'm looking forward to DJ. I'm looking forward to Reese McLaren. I'm looking forward to big names that are actually going to skyrocket me in my career and skyrocket me into the title contention in the flyweight as well.
Yeah, have you had to put the brakes on those call-outs a little bit since what happened in the last fight, or are you still looking to fight anybody, anywhere, Haggerty, DJ?
I like I said in all my interviews, I don't give a fuck. I'm a fighter's fighter, and if they put my name on that list, then that's who I'm fighting, bro. I don't care. It could be, Reese McLaren, it could be, Jonathan Haggerty, it could be, the best of the best. So you name them. You name them, I will fight them.
Where is DJ then? Do you feel he's holding up the flyweight division? Would you like to see interim belt maybe get made there?
Nothing but respect to DJ, man. I think that he's done what he's done in this sport, and I've been watching him since 2012, and the only reason why I wanted to fight him is so, one, I can maybe be humbled one day, right? And that would be great to go against somebody of the prowess, and that can only get me better. I haven't really truly lost, Nick. So if they want to put DJ up against me, and if I lose a humble way, then you know me, bro. Anytime that I've ever lost, I'm not an asshole about it. I'm always cool, content and composed. But at the same time, I really want to technically feel like I just got beat, so I go back to the gym and I get 3 times as good. But you see me go against people like Figueiredo. You see me go against some of the best in the world. It's very hard to beat me, and I already know the matrix inside and out. And I don't think that Gustavo has what it takes to take me out of title contention or get my belt at all. And he's 37 years old. He's going to be super hungry. He really does want this, but I don't think he wants this as much as me. I have my family at home. I know he has a family in Cuba, but man, I have got to get this done for my family.
If you win, are you thinking you're the real champ in this division?
Josh is a great Christian, a great man, but he is not the champion.
Does it piss you off seeing him walk around with that belt?
He's his own man. I can't really say anything upon that. He can walk around and feel some type of way if he wants to, but at the end of the day, I'm taking my belt back to Detroit. I've got 2 of them nice shiny belts. He only has one of those. I don't know if you want to call it a fake belt, but he has that belt. So let him shine his own little thing for a minute, and I'll shine both of mine.
You're gonna move on with or without him then?
Oh, 100%. Like I said that last fight, I want to bury his name in the dirt. I am so tired of hearing Joshua Pacio's name because everybody loves this guy. And rightfully so. He's a great human being, great Christian. But at the same time, man, we are fighters. We are coming in with fisticuffs. We're trying to knock each other's heads off. And Josh has done that in the past. But I don't think that he's going to be able to do that against this new wave and new generation of one championship strawweights.
All right. Jared Brooks, thanks for talking to me.
Nick Atkin is always the best, man. This guy is the shit. You guys make sure you follow him, man. And it's nothing but real whenever I talk to him.
Back at you, Jared. You know how much I rate you. I think you're one of the most underrated guys in MMA across the whole planet.
Yeah, I think I got shadow banned a long time ago.
Yeah, could be. All right, final message for everyone. Why should they tune in?
Hey guys, make sure you guys tune in on Amazon Prime, 8 p.m., August 2nd. I'm coming to take this dude's head off. This guy's coming to take my head off. We will see who is the true strawweight world champion. I think that Gustavo is a tougher fight than Joshua Pacio. So I think that that's one of the reasons why you guys should tune in. And like I said, I'm coming to knock this little guy's head off, man. No matter what, it could be first round, second round, third round, fourth round, fifth round. I'm coming. I am coming back, and this is my redemption.
Don't miss it. Jared Brooks, the Monkey God, back in action against Gustavo El Gladiador Balart.